Did you know that global security forces combined have nearly 20 million active personnel? That's more than the entire population of the Netherlands. Welcome to a world where safety is paramount and security forces form the backbone of our society. From the bustling streets of Lagos to the tranquil lakes of Canada, the vigilant eyes of our police and army forces are ever present. They are the guardians of peace, the sentinels of our societies, and the bulwark against chaos. Today we're embarking on a fascinating journey, a global showdown of sorts. We'll be exploring the police and army forces of 4 diverse nations: Nigeria, the United Kingdom, the United States, and Canada. Each with their unique histories, challenges, and triumphs, these countries offer a broad spectrum of insights into global security forces. But how do we compare them? Well, we'll be looking at a variety of factors. Size does matter, of course. The sheer number of active personnel in a country's security forces can tell us a lot about its security needs and priorities. But size isn't everything. The funding allocated to these forces, the equipment they use, and the training they receive are all crucial elements of a well-functioning security apparatus. In Nigeria, we'll see a country grappling with diverse security challenges from insurgency to cybercrime. The UK, steeped in tradition, boasts a long history of excellence in policing and military affairs. Across the pond, the United States, a superpower like no other, has an immense and technologically advanced security apparatus. And then we have Canada, a pioneer in peacekeeping efforts, offering a unique perspective on security. But it's not just about the numbers or the hardware. We'll also delve into the human aspect, the men and women who put on their uniforms every day, ready to protect and serve. We'll explore their training regimes, their daily lives, and the challenges they face. A formidable task, no doubt, but an enlightening one. So buckle up, folks. It's time to take a closer look at the world of global security forces. Now let's dive into our first country, Nigeria, to understand the structure and functioning of their police and army forces. Nigeria, Africa's most populous country, boasts an impressive size of security forces. Nestled in the heart of Africa, Nigeria is a powerhouse of the continent. With a population exceeding 200 million, Nigeria's security forces are as diverse and vast as the country itself. The Nigerian police force alone is a mammoth entity, with a strength of over 370,000 officers. This is complemented by the Nigerian Armed Forces, which consists of an army, navy, and air force, collectively adding up to over 200,000 active personnel. While the size of these forces is undoubtedly impressive, the financial backbone that supports them is equally noteworthy. Despite grappling with economic challenges, Nigeria dedicates a substantial portion of its budget towards security. In the past decade, Nigeria's security budget has often hovered around the sixth of the country's total budget, reflecting the nation's commitment to maintaining law and order. But it's not just about numbers and dollars. The equipment and training of the Nigerian security forces are pivotal to their operations. The police force is equipped with a range of gear, from standard-issue firearms to armored vehicles. Similarly, the Army boasts a variety of equipment, including tanks, artillery, and fighter aircraft, sourced from around the globe. Training is an area where Nigeria doesn't compromise. The Nigerian Police Academy and the Nigerian Defense Academy are renowned institutions that provide rigorous training to the country's security forces. These academies stress the importance of discipline, physical fitness, and tactical knowledge, ensuring that Nigeria's security personnel are prepared for any situation. In a nutshell, Nigeria's security forces are a testament to the country's resilience and ambition. With a large force, substantial funding, diverse equipment, and stringent training, they stand as a beacon of resolve in the face of adversity. Next, we cross the Atlantic to the United Kingdom, a country known for its disciplined and well-funded security forces. The United Kingdom, a country rich in history, has a long-standing tradition of excellence in its security forces. From the iconic beefeaters guarding the Tower of London to the modern-day police officers patrolling city streets, the UK's police and army forces are a testament to this tradition. Over the years, these forces have grown in size, sophistication, and skill, adapting to the ever-changing needs of society. The size of the UK's security forces is impressive. The police force alone is comprised of over 120,000 officers, while the Army stands strong at 80,000 personnel. This sizable workforce is a testament to the UK's commitment to maintaining peace and security both domestically and internationally. Funding for these forces is also substantial. The UK government dedicates a significant portion of its budget to security. In the fiscal year 2023, the UK spent over £40 billion on its defence budget, highlighting the priority placed on maintaining a robust and effective security force. The equipment used by the UK's security forces is state-of-the-art. From cutting-edge communication tools to advanced weaponry and vehicles, the UK ensures its forces are well-equipped to handle any situation. The training provided to these officers and soldiers is equally impressive. Rigorous and comprehensive, it covers everything from basic law enforcement tactics to specialized military strategies. These forces are not just large and well-funded, they're also highly skilled. The UK is renowned for its rigorous training programs, which produce some of the world's most capable police officers and soldiers. These individuals are not only physically fit and technically proficient, they're also instilled with a deep sense of duty, respect for the rule of law, and commitment to serving their community and country. In short, the UK's tradition of excellence in its security forces is a function of its size, funding, top-of-the-line equipment, and world-class training. It's a tradition that continues to evolve, adapting to new challenges and setting the standard for security forces around the globe. Now let's fly over to North America, to the United States, a superpower with one of the world's most formidable security forces. The United States, a global superpower, is renowned for its highly trained and well-equipped security forces. Stepping into the world of the United States security apparatus, we find ourselves amidst a force that boasts of size, funding, equipment, and training that are second to none. Let's peel back the layers of this formidable power. The size of the U.S. security forces is truly staggering. The country's police force is made up of over 800,000 sworn law enforcement officers. This doesn't even include the vast network of support staff that keeps the wheels turning. As for the military, the United States has over 1 million active duty troops, with another 800,000 in reserve. But size is just the start. Funding, too, plays a significant role in the United States' security prowess. The defense budget of the United States is the largest in the world, exceeding $600 billion. This financial muscle allows for the procurement of cutting-edge equipment and the development of advanced training programs. The equipment used by the U.S. forces is a testament to the country's technological prowess. From stealth bombers to unmanned drones, armored vehicles to naval destroyers, the U.S. forces are equipped with the most advanced tools in the world. This equipment not only provides a tactical advantage but also serves as a deterrent to potential adversaries. Training is another cornerstone of the United States' security strength. Both the police and the military forces undergo rigorous training programs designed to prepare them for a wide range of scenarios. From urban combat to peacekeeping missions, these forces are trained to handle it all. In terms of numbers, the story is compelling, but the real strength of the United States security forces lies in their commitment to protect and serve, their dedication to the principles of justice and freedom, and their unwavering resolve in the face of adversity. Finally, we head north to Canada, a country known for its peacekeeping efforts and unique approach to security. Canada, a country known for its commitment to peacekeeping, presents a unique approach to security. A far cry from the might and muscle of other nations, Canada's security forces are characterized by their dedication to peace, order, and good government. Let's start with the size of Canada's security forces. The Canadian Armed Forces, or CAF, is composed of roughly 68,000 regular force members and 27,000 reserve force members. While this may pale in comparison to the military behemoths of other nations, it's important to remember that Canada's focus is on peacekeeping, not power projection. This focus is reflected in the funding of Canada's security forces. The country spends about 1.23% of its gross domestic product, or GDP, on defense. This places Canada below the NATO guideline of 2%, but above many other peace-oriented nations. Next, let's talk about equipment. The CAF is well equipped with a range of modern military hardware. But again, the emphasis is on peacekeeping and disaster response. So you'll find more search and rescue helicopters and disaster relief supplies than tanks and fighter jets. Training is another area where Canada stands out. The Canadian Forces School of Peace Support Operations, for example, trains military and police personnel in peacekeeping and crisis management. It's a testament to Canada's commitment to peace that such a school exists and is highly regarded around the world. But it's not just about the numbers or the hardware, it's about the philosophy that drives Canada's security forces. A philosophy of peacekeeping, of de-escalation, of diplomacy first and force as a last resort. It's a philosophy that has earned Canada a reputation as a leader in international peacekeeping efforts. Now that we've journeyed through these 4 countries, it's time to draw some comparisons. From Africa to North America, we've seen a variety of approaches to security. Now let's dive into a comparison of the police and army forces of Nigeria, the UK, the USA, and Canada. Let's kick things off with size. In terms of sheer numbers, the USA takes the lead, boasting the world's 3rd largest police force and the 2nd largest military. Nigeria, the most populous African nation, isn't far behind with a significant police force and a substantial army. The UK and Canada have smaller forces, but don't let the numbers fool you. These are some of the best trained and best equipped units in the world. Next up, funding. The USA again tops the list, spending more on its military than the next 7 countries combined. The UK follows with a substantial budget, investing heavily in modernization and equipment upgrades. Canada, while having a smaller budget, prioritizes peacekeeping and disaster response, ensuring its forces are always ready. Nigeria, despite its economic challenges, dedicates a significant portion of its budget to security, reflecting the country's commitment to tackling its unique security issues. Now let's talk about equipment. The USA, as you might expect, has an arsenal that's second to none, with state-of-the-art tech and weaponry. The UK isn't far behind, boasting some of the most advanced equipment in the world. Nigeria, while not as technologically advanced, makes strategic use of its resources, focusing on mobility and adaptability. And let's not forget Canada, which combines high-tech equipment with a focus on logistics and support capabilities. Finally, training. Each country has its unique approach, but all prioritize professionalism and preparedness. The USA and UK, with their long military traditions, have rigorous and comprehensive training programs. Canada, renowned for its peacekeeping efforts, emphasizes negotiation and conflict resolution skills. Nigeria, facing a wide range of security challenges, trains its forces to be adaptable and resilient. To sum up, each of these countries brings something unique to the table. The USA, with its size and funding, has unparalleled capabilities. The UK, with its tradition of excellence, brings advanced equipment and comprehensive training. Canada, the peacekeeping pioneer, excels in negotiation and disaster response. And Nigeria, despite its challenges, displays remarkable resilience and adaptability. Each country, with its unique challenges and opportunities, shapes its security forces in its own way. But at the end of the day, they all share a common goal: to protect and serve. We've traveled from Nigeria to Canada, exploring the diverse world of global security forces. We've delved into the heart of their operations, getting a glimpse of the intricate dynamics that govern these entities. In Nigeria, we saw a force grappling with numerous challenges, but showing resilience and determination in the face of adversity. The Nigerian security forces demonstrate the vitality of adaptation and evolution, constantly seeking to improve and enhance their capabilities. Moving on to the UK, we witnessed a tradition of excellence. The UK security forces are a testament to the importance of history and heritage, with their long-standing practices forming a solid foundation for their present-day operations. They embody the essence of continuity and consistency, showing us that sometimes old is indeed gold. As we ventured into the USA, we saw a superpower in action. The U.S. security forces exhibit the sheer power and might that comes with being a global leader. Their extensive reach and resources make them a formidable presence, illuminating the significance of scale and scope in security operations. In Canada, we met the peacekeeping pioneers. The Canadian security forces emphasize the importance of diplomacy and dialogue in conflict resolution. They remind us that force is not always the answer, and that peace can often be achieved through negotiation and compromise. Through this journey, we've seen that each of these forces, despite their differences, share a common goal: to ensure peace and security. Understanding their structure and functioning is crucial, as it allows us to appreciate the complexities and nuances that underpin global security. It helps us to recognize that these forces are not merely symbols of power, but intricate systems that work tirelessly to maintain the delicate balance of peace. So as we wrap up, let's remember that while the uniforms and tactics may vary, the mission remains the same. Each force, in its own unique way, is striving to create a safer, more secure world for us all. Remember, while the uniforms may vary, the mission remains the same, to ensure peace and security. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe.